Look at this little power washer here.
We look great.
Yeah, somebody in chat, boss time in chat just mentioned that guy's going to go to my stream maybe to see if it was the real Sark, and I'm going to be playing PowerWash, and he's going to be like, nope, fake Sark.
He'd be so sad.
Okay, hopping in.
There you go.
I have done, on this game, I have done the van. That's it.
Oh, okay. So you haven't even unlocked like the cool power washers.
No.
I've got the Urban X Power Washer Extreme 3000.
I'm on downloading dirt screen right now.
This game.
Oh wait, hold on. We hear the dings when everyone completes something. That's amazing.
That's great. Yeah, that's
so good.
So this game is like the OCD most satisfying ASMR,
I love it.
Itch scratching game of the year, right?
I love it.
I wanted multiplayer for this because it's gonna be like the gameplay is secondary and we can just kind of shoot the shit, you know?
Yep.
But it's still, the gameplay is very satisfying to watch.
Okay, so we're cleaning a yard?
Yeah. Somehow this happened to this yard. The whole place caught on fire, but the roses are still okay.
A bomb went off for sure.
Yeah.
It was like somebody, I want to say the family robbed a bank.
Yeah.
And like an ink bomb went off in their backyard after they robbed a bank. I think that's what this is.
Hold on, this is a little loud.
Have you guys ever wanted to, I've always wanted to see what an ink bomb does.
Like in a bank bag?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've always wanted to see like how big of an explosion there is for an ink bomb.
That's a good question. It's supposed to, I mean, it's non-lethal, right? So it doesn't.
No,
it's not
yeah.
supposed to hurt you.
No, not at all. No.
Oh, you want me to clear out? The chat wants me to clear out the dirty hole. You got it. I'm on hole duty.
There you go.
Well, we can spray each other, but it doesn't matter. I don't think.
We're already clean. We are clean. Okay.
Yeah.
This is me after getting home every day from PAX. But on myself. I just stand in like the corner of the bathroom, nude, glistening, as APL just power washes.
Oh, yeah. You guys would power wash each other naked?
Acres and acres of
You can't do it
Sark
clothed.
I mean, I guess you're right. I never thought of it that way, yeah.
Except the power washer is loaded with hand sanitizer.
Mine's loaded with Mountain Dew code red.
Oh, that's what it should be for PAX.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
Birdhouse completed.
Great job.
Can you change nozzles? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, how do you do it? Oh, E?
Scroll wheel.
Oh, okay.
And then if you want to change
right.
which sprayer you're using, you press E, and then it'll pull up a little menu.
Oh, does it? Oh, it doesn't limit the soap?
Wait, it doesn't?
Is it just unlimited soap?
No way. They wouldn't do that. That's insanity.
Dude, you know what this nice
maybe not.
outdoor day reminds me of right now? I am getting into, officially, this Christmas, I've already requested the presents. I'm getting into disc golf, which I know is the whitest thing I could do. But
It's the whitest, old maniest thing you can do, by the way.
I can't wait.
I have like a traumatic story about Frisbee golf.
Really?
Traumatic?
Yeah. Well, you know, just like, okay, so you know how everyone has like that story of like, or at least every dude has the story of like, I was dating a girl in high school and her father was like really intimidating and didn't want me to date her and stuff like that, right? Like,
yes, yeah.
There's like, you know, a moment. So I've been dating this girl for a while. She was in high school. I was just out of high school. And she invited me over to her folks' place. And she had already told me like, my family's like super religious and they don't want me having a boyfriend. So you're my friend when we're at my place. You're just my friend. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I can play along. And of course, like the ruse was paper thin, and her dad saw right through it.
Of course,
and so I'm sitting at this table, and like while I'm sitting there, I think we're eating some lunch, like she
Because
gets
every
into
time
an
you sat
argument
down,
with him.
condoms fell out of your pocket, right?
I just fucking dental dam just flops on the floor. Sorry, sir. But no, so like we're there, it's already uncomfortable, and then I forget they have like a dumb argument about something high school people argue with their parents about, and then like she goes to the bathroom, and it's just me and him, and he's like, "So Nick, play frisbee golf?" And I was like, no, can't say I ever had. I played ultimate frisbee before, but never played frisbee golf. He's like, well, it's an incredible sport.
This is sounding like the pilot in Airplane.
Yeah.
Like, you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Ali, you ever seen a grown man naked?
You like gladiator movies, boy?
But yeah, so he starts giving me the skinny on why frisbee golf is this amazing sport. But like the whole time, he is staring daggers at me like I know what you're doing.
Well, of course he knows.
Right. Yeah.
And so I'm so unbelievably uncomfortable. And he's like, you should come out sometime. I've got my own discs I can give you. You can use mine. And I'm like, all right, yeah, we should do that, sir. Knowing full well, if I did that, I would not be coming
You'd
home.
be buried under, hole 18.
Yeah. Like, hey, did that little hill over there on the field, was that there before? No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Now, allow me to play devil's advocate. Maybe he was trying to get to know you because he liked the fact that you were dating his daughter because he liked you. Maybe he wanted to get to know you and was like, you know what? I like this guy. I like that he is my daughter's boyfriend. Maybe I can get to know this guy if he plays some frisbee golf. What do you think about that?
I think that's a lie.
All right. Well, never mind.
How do I get up to school?
I gotta go with Diction's take on it. He was there.
No, I'm kidding around. I know. He wanted to kill you.
Maybe. Yeah, definitely.
Have I ever told you?
In his mind, he was imagining Odd Job from Goldeneye. He wanted to play disc golf, Odd Job style.
Have I ever told you? So, because this goes along with the I was talking to my girlfriend's father bit, but basically what happened was I came up with the best comeback in insult history, but I couldn't say it.
Right.
And the best comeback in insult history was, and just to give you a little background on the story, I think I told this story before on other content, but if you haven't heard it, bear with me. So, my name, Bruce, I was told when I was growing up as a kid that my name was a gay name. For some reason, people thought the name Bruce was a gay name in the 70s and 80s. I don't know why.
I can see it. Yeah.
I don't know why. But that's something that my dad had said, because my dad's also named Bruce, and he was like, hey, so people are going to say that about your name. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And they did.
Son, here's a burden I have just thrown on you, by the way.
Well, he was always like, I don't know why they say that, but that's what they'll say. So anyways, so that's important to the story because when I went over to a new girlfriend's house, I'd been dating her a few months, and I met her dad. And I kind of walked in. He was like sitting in his armchair, just like a dad would with a beer, and sitting in his underwear, and totally sitting in his underwear, clearly kind of drunk,
like the dad from the Goldbergs.
Yeah, I mean, almost literally. It was really. I was like, wow, this is just like I would imagine. And I walk in and I go, oh hi, my name's Bruce, and he goes, hey, Bruce is a gay name, like that.
Whoa. Right off the bat?
Right off the bat. And the first thing I thought in my head that I could not say was, well, what I was doing to your daughter last night wasn't gay. And I wasn't able to say it. And I was not able to say it. And I could never say it. And I've only told the story because I was like, damn it. The one time I have a good comeback for an insult and I can't use it.
I guess it's better than doing
the stream right now. Like, you son of a bitch, it's a gay name.
Wait, what'd you say, Sark?
I guess it's better than doing stuff to his daughter that was gay, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is it? I don't know.
Bruce, like in the moment, he's like, "I've got the best comeback." Yeah, well, I sucked your daughter's dick last night. Wait, hold on. No,
wait a minute, hold on. I didn't mean that.
Wrong.
I didn't mean that.
What about you, Sark? You have any fun boyfriend moments?
I mean, I got walked in on
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah.
By who?
By Katie, my present wife's father.
Oh my gosh!
No way.
Wait, were you guys dating or married?
We were just dating.
Oh no!
Yeah. And it was like I've told this before, I think on Inbox. Yeah. I think the word I used to describe it on Inbox was Cirque du Soleil, but it was some there was gymnastics going on. And
Was he
whatever,
nice?
dude.
Was he nice?
No, he was I think I barely got out of there without being murdered.
Oh wow!
He's like later on. He's like, all right, I know what to do with my daughter. Obviously,
over my
you
shoulder.
better give me 2 healthy children, or so help me God.
I know.
I looked over my shoulder at his furious face, just peeking over like the gentle rise of my buttocks.
Oh no!
And he
Oh
said,
no!
"Get out of my house!"
Oh no!
And just swung the door shut very slowly,
wow.
like.
Wow. Oh man!
So I finished plowing the back 9 and got out of there.
If I could see Katie's face right now, she'd be shaking her head. That's
Yeah, no, it's still incredibly awkward. It was
First you bring
really
a ghost back to our
uncomfortable.
house, and now you tell that story on live stream. I can't believe you. So,
It was-
like, are you able?
rocked,
Obviously,
dude.
he's your father-in-law now. Are you
He
able
is.
to have like? Remember that one time
Yeah,
when he
we
walked?
get
You can
along.
like chuckle
No,
about
no.
it.
Oh no, it never comes up, but we get along.
The only reason we
We
get
get
along
along.
is because you've just buried that in the past and it never
Yeah.
resurfaces.
I'm hoping when he gets older and older, that he doesn't get like crazy dementia, and that's the only thing that he loops on, you know. But it's never come up. So
well, that's good.
It's like, Dad, it's your son-in-law. It's Scott. Scott, what did you do to my
out of
daughter?
my house.
He just lunges at you every time.
put that ass away.
Oh man!
Clapping. All I can hear, cheeks clapping.
The gentle applause.
Oh yuck!
Man, APL's got to be real mad he's not here for this one. I feel bad. This is some gold.
I don't ever want to envision Sark's white buttocks anywhere near anything of
Dude.
mine.
Slowly rising and falling
Nah.
while 2000 dun, dun, dun,
Oh my gosh! Ugh. Yuck!
There you go. Nice.
We're at 99%, boys. We did it.
Now, hit that tab button, boys. Hit that tab button.
Yep.
There's little nooks and crannies. Ah, Jesus Christ!
What happened?
God.
Oh, was it an alert?
Someone did a cheer that was really loud.
Oh, yeah.
And they say, I wonder if Katie was pissed when she walked in on Sark and her dad.
I know. I hope. I mean, who knows, dude? I can never tell if it like Atlas could be watching right now, but it's like YOLO. It's out of my control. You know,
Is it out of your control?
just let it go. Yeah, I can't control what I'm saying at all.
Also, I was like, do you control what your children watch? I think you do. I would imagine.
Yeah.
So have you age gated your own stream? Like parental controls for
No,
your own
Yeah,
kid?
he's got a
It's
lock
a-
on the door, and the website, when they try to search it, it redirects to like
It's
Baby
a
Shark or
team
something.
effort, right? So even if I do, like, I can't, like Katie may be like, yeah, we plugged in the stream and we're watching it downstairs. I'm like, what? What part?
Oh
Don't tell me
no!
that.
Oh no!
Dude, we're like a family of trolls, so.
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, we gotta get underneath this guy.
I mean,
There it is.
we're always like, you know, you just never know. You never know.
Okay, doghouse
I see.
roof,
I see.
and then
I could be like, don't watch the stream
sofa
tonight.
jeans. Oh,
Don't watch the stream. It's gonna be dirty.
And that's all. Yeah, we're getting crazy. Doghouse roof.
Roof, yeah. Underneath.
Why do I
maybe?
feel like your
Wait,
cleaner is way better than my cleaner?
because it is.
Oh, okay.
You got to get money. Once you get paid, you can buy better cleaners.
Thanks, Dizzy
They're
Duck,
stronger.
for the
Is it
resub.
under the
Oh no,
edges?
it's under. It's under right here. Watch this. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, every nook and cranny. You got to get every nook and cranny. All right, now we get to see the sweet. Look at this.
Oh, we get our time lapse.
That's great. That's so good. It's so much better with their dumb bodies like warping around.
Oh, I can't see it. It's not playing it for me.
Oh, you can't?
No, huh?
Oh, no. Only the host can see it.
Mine's in a loading screen.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
It says it's downloading time lapse. Apparently, this video is huge.
Oh, so that's weird. Oh, I get it. So it's on my end, and you have to download the file. I guess the MP3 or whatever.
It's uploading from it's uploading from your computer to I don't know where.
cloud gaming. You know.
Wait, do I not get to see? Oh, I didn't get to see it.
Oh, no, me neither.
Sorry, I
Let me
this in. My bad.
switch. Yeah, my camera. I can move camera here. Let's do this.
This one's fun.
This is so much better with more than one person. Like,
it is because when I was playing it by myself, it was fun, but it was me just having to like fucking talk the entire time and like entertain myself. But now we got like a whole group.
I like the zen of this though.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah, it's great.
One of the
I do.
most perfect like just chill games of all time. And then they're gonna ruin it by putting PvP later, which we're totally doing.
Are they really?
We're gonna do PvP, yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's the opposite of getting over it. I only played that for the first time like a couple months ago, and
Dude,
that game is
what a
rough.
what a nightmare. That or like Jump King. You ever played Jump King?
Yeah.
Oh man, I hate Jump King. I don't know, Sark. I feel like you would like that for the trolley aspect of those games.
Jump King. I've watched Ludwig play Jump King.
Yeah, that's a nightmare. That and getting over it are just an absolute nightmare.
By the way, I saw Ludwig, switch to YouTube and then promptly
Got banned?
be banned.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. We were just talking about that Diction at the beginning of the stream. He got banned for playing music, which is like, I guess he probably thought that YouTube was different because he thought that they would claim it.
Not in this car. That's why the not in this car jokes were happening.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. At the cause that's what I was saying to Diction at the end of that video. When he says not in this car, I was thinking to myself, that's not right at all. Like, I was like, you're definitely going to get banned if he plays music on YouTube. So, and he did. That's the one thing I'm
a Ludwig sub.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Absolutely, he's great. This game needs music for sure.
Yeah, I got music playing in the background, some like chip tune.
Yeah, this game needs like super relaxing music.
Just get the Minecraft soundtrack.
Should we play some music? I'm playing music. You have music playing right now, Diction?
Yeah, just like in the background, little soft music.
I was just going
Ludwig
virgin.
Probably used to watch you. Yeah, Ludwig did watch Respawn back in the day. We had brief sort of in chat conversations. It was very nice.
Was he a Machinima director?
Not that I know of. No.
I just assume that everybody's a Machinima director and they all have in perpetuity contracts.
Right. I think he sort of came around later.
Yeah.
I think he even said that he's only been doing this for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Do you think that all those Machinima in perpetuity contracts in like 15 years are going to come for our paychecks?
Dude, I know people, and I won't mention names because I don't want to ruin it for them, but I know people that are still on Machinima's,
Really?
like under Machinima's name.
Does that exist?
through YouTube. Yeah.
That's
And
like
they still have like sweet deals, dude. Like
Really?
Yeah.
oh wow.
People don't know this, or a lot of people don't, but back in the day, the deals were obviously they make much more sense now, whether you like being under the like a thrall of the algorithm or not. It's all much more much smarter now.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was very simple. It was like different views. Like if you there was no difference in views. If you clicked on a video, it can't like count it. That was it.
Right.
And so the deals were insane. Like you had flat CPMs that would just the views were lower because the whole scene was smaller, but the deals were better and people made like a killing.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the old Machinima CPM that didn't make any sense?
I mean, I knew people that had $20 flat CPM.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's ridiculous. I was on the $2 one, which was already ridiculous to begin with.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could upload a 30-second video, and it would get like 30,000 views, and it would make me a shit ton of money.
Oh my gosh.
Like
That's insane.
It was wild.
So CPM, if you imagine, if you want to do the math, at least for gaming, different segments of YouTube monetize differently. So like makeup and vlogs and all that, they all monetize a little bit different.
That's because they sell different ads.
Yeah. But gaming generally hovers between like 2 and 250 or so, right? And so if you like ever want a real rough idea of what somebody makes on YouTube, just social blade them and figure, you know, $2,000 to $2,500 per million views. Like you look at their last 30 days and you figure it's not hard math. People are always like, I can't believe it. But they say, and they say that on either way. They say, I can't believe that somebody makes that little, or I can't believe that somebody makes that much.
Yes,
but
that's right.
The math is very basic. So
it's I think if you want to think about it this way, if it's a $20 CPM, that means they make, what is it, $20 per 1,000 views? Is that right?
1,000, yeah.
Right. So then if you want to do that math, it's 20 grand per million.
Per million views, right?
Views, yeah. So you just look at the last 30 days of somebody's social blade, and you do that math, and then imagine how much cash people made.
Because like back
in the day,
yeah, when YouTube was like 2010, 2011, there were millions of views going out for like COD montages that were 2 minutes long and shit. Because nobody else was. Right. There were no other videos on YouTube.
And then understand why Nanners and Hutch felt robbed.
Yeah.
Because they got into Machinima and gave up all of that. The Machinima at the time that they came into Machinima, being on a salary was like
the worst.
At the time it was the best because there wasn't money being made. This is super early on.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
It quickly turned into where.
Yeah.
The salary was not even close.
Yeah.
And so basically by working at Machinima and by Machinima saying, we own your channel, both of them lost hundreds of thousands of dollars at the very least.
Jesus.
At the very least.
And they did it for us, guys. What? They did it for us.
Not
basically, it's not because they signed the deal, and yes, that's fine. But the real crime was that Machinima then said, once the landscape changed, Machinima was like,
"Yeah, we're not renegotiating." Yep.
Yeah, you guys are screwed, suckers. That was the bad part.
Suckers. So. They call them suckers too.
Suckers. We got you, suckers.
That is crazy. It is crazy, Neil.
Yeah, Neil.
It is crazy, Neil. It really is. It's one of those things where like, and like having known Nanners for a while, it's like Nanners is just the best dude in the world. It's just like
Yeah.
Why were you out here trying to fuck people? And it turns out it's because they were a company who didn't give a fuck.
Right. And his channel, Nanners especially, because Nanners' channel was bigger than Hutch's, Nanners especially was like just watching. He's like, I mean, he watched like 7 digits just fly away. And it's like, what? That's not fair.
That's true.
Yeah, fuck Machinima.
And then Machinima would be like, but feel free to keep uploading on your channel. 'Cause they were making all the money. And then Nanners and Hutch didn't want to stop uploading on their channel.
Well, because you lose growth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you didn't, and then you say like start a new channel. And that's definitely an option, but at the time, dude, it was all different. Those like subs and everything were so hard earned. You were like, fuck, dude, I can't, like, I would never get back to where it's at now.
That's right. I always wonder if people are like, man, I don't want to hear them talk about, 2012 YouTube videos. I'm always like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope people aren't bored by this. It was our lives for a long time. So
Yeah. It's kind of a big for me personally, it's kind of a big factor why I stopped uploading for a very long time.
absolutely, yeah.
The grind was just, and it was like, my channel in particular, like, I know for a fact, was buried in the algorithm after they made a lot of those, like, family-friendly changes.
Oh, yeah.
My username was Eat My Diction. So it's automatically I get flagged for everything, no matter how clean I might be in my content. It doesn't matter because the lettering is there. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Also, if someone's being critical of our conversation while we play PowerWash,
Oh no,
maybe
no, they weren't. They
go
weren't.
fuck yourself.
No, they weren't. They weren't. It was that was
Okay,
actually, that was
I
just
think
me
Bruce
musing.
it was just
I was
pondering him
just
on
musing
stuff,
because it's one of those things where like whenever I've noticed this, whenever I end up like talking at length about something on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, I end up talking a lot about that stuff because to me it's interesting, but I don't know that it's interesting to everybody. So
Right.
Yeah. I find that generally people are interested to hear about it.
Oh, good.
They like
All
to
right.
know
It
that,
doesn't, I feel like it doesn't
behind the
come
curtain.
across too much like back in the day.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also not like it's also not me complaining.
Right. Yeah.
Like we're not complaining because like, well, coming from my perspective, I knew exactly where I was and I knew what was happening after about a year of being at Machinima. So it's like, then you start to be like, all right, well, how do I get out?
Right.
Like, how can I make the correct exit? So,
Yeah, it's like story time, exactly.
Yeah.
okay. All right, good. Man, this fucking dinosaur is so fucking dirty.
It's children, dude. Children are gross.
They're disgusting.
Well, that's not really the point, OCD. OCD Man says, you say this, but how many people found you guys through Machinima? That's fucking true. It doesn't take away the fact that they were terrible at their business and then fucked over as within the creators.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't change it at
Like,
all.
whether or not I was with Machinima probably didn't matter too much because, like, I had one show on Respawn, and that was it. That was the only. If you like went to the Machinima channel, that was the only thing you'd see of mine. Other than that, it was like you'd find me.
around. You can flip that around and be like, the reason Machinima was anything is
Correct.
because we were behind the scenes,
Correct.
Also true.
Yes.
Yeah.
desperately fighting to make it as cool as it ended up being. Because left to its own devices, Machinima would have fizzled and been
More
an
than that,
absolute mess.
It was just
Like,
exploded.
Everything cool that you saw in Machinima was the result of a battle of some sort.
Yeah, it's true. I think that a lot about movies too, like movies and television and things like that, where like when you see something really cool on a movie or a television show, think about all the people that had to argue, send emails, phone calls, talk to each other about one specific little thing in a movie. Like I was thinking about, imagine all the fucking conversations that went into Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, holy
God.
shit.
Okay.
Well, there was already like that bit where they're like we almost lost Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
For like 3 months. It was just like, yeah, no, we're done. Contract's over. We're taking Spider-Man and going to do our own thing.
And that's a
So
really
the fact that
that's just an
that was
interesting
probably
thing.
part of the negotiation. It's like we want
Absolutely.
Andrew Garfield back.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, and that's an interesting thing that a lot of people do not think about when it comes to creative jobs that are in, like, basically in the mass market, is that there are so many cooks in the kitchen that there is so much. If there's one creative visionary who's really good at their job, but they still have to fight for all their shit. They don't just walk in and go, "That's going to be this," and then everyone goes, "Okay." Like, it's not like that at all. So.
And it's weird too. The stuff that you would think was not a fight.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. Like, we've talked about this before, but our COD 24-hour stream was heavily resisted by Machinima because they said it was the line was, "That sounds boring." And there's no Twitch at the time, so now 24-hour streams are kind of like,
That's it.
it's
That's
all
what you
over,
do.
But
Yeah, that's what you do.
But we streamed for 24 hours for nearly a month.
Jesus.
Yep, I remember those.
Ustream.
Yeah.
But that was like a battle to get that done. And when it stopped being a battle, I'm also probably shared all this, but so if you've heard it, just, bear with me. But it stopped being a battle after I was like, it's going to be dope. People want to watch this shit. They want to see us suffering at like 4 a.m. or whatever. And they're like, okay, fine. Well, you can run it for a bit and we'll see how it goes. Cause whatever, you nerds. And on day 3, Red Bull calls marketing and they're like, been watching the stream. Cause Red Bull, unlike Machinima, the marketing team at Red Bull is,
they got it.
And has always been like top tier, right?
Yeah.
So they're watching the stream and they're like, saw what you guys were doing. Loved it. Mini fridge is on the way. You don't have to drink any of it. Just put it in the background. And the marketing team was like, oh, okay. and then like Monster called, and then marketing team's like, well, we've already got one on the way from Red Bull. And so all of a sudden dollar signs started flashing in their eyes, and they were like, oh, this is kind of, how did those nerds figure this out?
I feel like that's the motto of the 20th century, the late 20th century and 21st century is, how did those nerds figure this out? That's pretty much, it goes for everything in our world now.
We had the best ex-football stars from their, high schools team together, and a bunch of nerds came in and figured this out. How? Why?
Yep. Triple Daddy in my chat said, my understanding is that it was a drunk phone call from Tom Holland that brought everyone back to the spider table, which I've heard.
Oh, really?
I've heard that rumor, yeah.
That sounds like a rumor and nothing more than a rumor.
I mean,
I want to believe it, though.
It's like one of those things where it's like, it could have been the straw that broke the camel's back type of thing, where like people had already been thinking about it, and then he called, and that was like, all right, that's enough. Like, let's fucking make this movie and stop being bitches.
Boom, my refund.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also why the times that Machinima, that's also why looking back, it's literally like being, not like, but it has similarities to being in a battle, right?
Oh, yeah.
Without being having your life threatened, obviously, but
I got my life threatened.
I primarily remember all the good stuff that came out of it. And it's like the PTSD erases all the bad memories, and it's
right.
If I consciously think about it, I remember all the battles and the how much effort it was to get even the most basic shit done. But you also forged so many serious Band of Brothers style friendships because the environment was such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because you had a bunch of people who were like, we only want to make money and we want to minimize as many costs as we possibly can. by cutting a bunch of corners, and you're like, but that's not the right way to do it. And they're like,
some people die.
yeah, they're like, do it anyways. And you're like, okay, I guess.
What do the different color nozzles do in this? Different pressures?
Yeah.
So like the white one is like a really wide, good pressure,
But
you gotta
low
get
pressure.
Yeah, you gotta get close up for that one.
Oh, guys,
I see. Okay.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will be in Spider-Man No Way Home. There is no way they're not in that movie. There is no chance in hell.
You're silly if you think otherwise. You're just silly.
I promise you, they will be in the film. There is no other movie than that movie.
I was saying the other day, it would be really cool because like it's already pretty clear that's going to happen. It would be even cooler if Miles Morales from
yes.
Spider-Verse comes in, but he's fully animated.
Oh,
like
that'd be so cool.
Yeah, that'd be so rad.
I'm pretty convinced they're going to do that as well. They're going to have like a Miles Morales cameo, but I don't know what it's going to look like. So.
It's gonna be a mid-credit scene. Guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
If they do, it's gonna be mid-credits for sure.
I know that's not Sark's huge wheelhouse, but are you excited about Spider-Man at all, Sark?
I have really enjoyed the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Oh, great. Oh, okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you were looking forward to No Way Home at all.
No. I'm into it. Yeah, I think he's a great Peter Parker, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is great.
I don't mind any of them. As Andrew Garfield's probably the weakest for me, but it wasn't like I didn't hate him as Spider-Man.
Cool. It was weird. It's like, why is he getting picked on by this guy? Like, he skateboards. He fucking like he's really socially adept. Like, he's very good with people. Like, there's nothing about him that's dorky or nerdy or like awkward. He's just kind of a cool dude.
Tom Holland looks like a Calvin Klein model, but he pulls off the awkward.
He's got the boyish, like, oh, geez. Well, okay.
He stumbles a lot.
Yeah.
Let me get up on that. Let me get on this fucking roof.
I think I got the red roof done.
If you press tab, it'll highlight orange, like where you're having fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I can't get up there. I need a ladder.
Someone's mama said he would have slayed at my school, right?
Yes, of course.
It was way too much like sexy loner type, you know, like he's a photographer, he skateboards, he's got cool hair, like nothing about him was dorky. He was just incredibly fuckable.
How did the contracts with people like Blame Truth and XCal work? They weren't at the offices. Were they lower down? No. Those are the people. So when we say contract, we're talking about all of the people like Blame Truth and XCal, all the content creators out in the wild. The salary stuff
Swans
was really
for the resub. Good to see you, Swans.
Bananas.
And then Javizzy Void continuing the gifts that they got from Sip. Thanks, Javizzy.
Or whatever.
You know who else got screwed was Ross Scott of Game Dungeon fame now, or Freeman's Mind. Do you remember him?
Oh man, I love Freeman's Mind.
Yeah, I do remember him.
I didn't know he was a part of Machinima. I just knew that that show was like an exclusive.
Machinima really had their way with him too.
Bullshit, dude.
I met him once.
Oh god.
There's no way he would remember, but I met him once in like 2012 early. And he was at the offices recording Freeman's Mind. And at the time, our VO booth, heavy finger quotes around that, was a cardboard box of like 2 feet by 18 inches, right? Like a medium-sized Amazon box lined with like egg carton foam. And a Yeti microphone that just sat in there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just stuck your head in the box, and he was recording Freeman's Mind. Just busily making Machinima money with like a hit Machinima series with his head in a box.
It's terrible, man.
That's what I mean is that The businessmen there were like, we have to figure out how to cut costs as much as we can. Because those kids can sit in there on their own farts and do VO for 4 hours.
Yeah.
In the hottest place in West
That's why
Hollywood.
I never edited videos at Machinima, because I knew as soon as I did, that ratchet would click forward and I would be locked into editing without being paid to edit forever.
Yep.
What the hell's left?
They paid us an exposure, guys. They paid us an exposure.
That's true.
That's
I love that exposure.
I see that all the time as a joke, where like you get paid an exposure, and that's what they would say. I mean, I was at countless jobs that told me I was lucky to be there. Like they were always, I'm serious. Like they would pull us into meetings and be like, "We just fired 40% of the workforce. You guys are lucky to be here." And we're like, "Are we?" Like what?
It looks like this slide has a little left.
It
At least when I spray it. But I don't know what.
It should tell us in a second what's like holding
Oh,
out.
here it is. There it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay,
Oh,
bridge.
Okay.
Is this the bridge? No, this bridge.
Thank you,
Climbing
Busy. That's very
pole.
nice of you.
Oh yeah, you're kind of dirty. Or
I haven't watched. I've only watched a bit of the G4 stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched much of it either.
I feel like they're on the they have the right idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I also feel like maybe it's not sustainable. Like, nice.
Okay, so don't load us in.
Yeah.
I want to see the time lapse.
for sure.
I remember we had a joke. Was this at? I think it was at Machinima. We had a joke where somebody for the employee of the month got a Cheesecake Factory gift card for it was like one of the awards at Machinima, and you were the employee of the month. And they were like, he did 10 million in sales or whatever it was. And they're like, so we gave him a $50 Cheesecake Factory gift card. And we used to use that as a joke while we were there, being like, oh man, I wonder how big of a gift card we're going to get when we get 1 million views on this video.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and what chain restaurant it will be for.
Stable Ice gifted 5. Thank you,
Dude,
Stable, for gifting to
I
Mackay
agree.
Streams, SC Fan, Scribble
Cat is
Dude,
saying
Jesus
they love
Cat,
the Cheesecake Factory.
and
I
Trey
could do
Humongous.
some
Thank you,
damage to the
Stable.
Cheesecake Factory for
I mean,
real.
I do damage at Cheesecake Factory almost once a week. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it there.
I don't even know if we have one here. I got to look it up.
I love it there.
Surprised Machinima didn't make you sign an NDA.
They tried.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sure they
And
did.
even if they did, they're dead now. So
that's true. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, anyways.
Have I ever talked about how they tried to sue me on the way out? Ever talked about that?
What?
Ever talked about
they,
that with?
No, I think you've told me. 'Cause
I think I told
we
Sark.
talked about it, but they did the same thing to me. So did G4.
Yeah, G4. That's right. Every time if you leave,
Every time I've left, I've been threatened with lawsuits.
and what they would do is they would because they threatened to sue me because they're like, my favorite part of this was we had signed a talent contract. Oh, there's a time lapse. Oh yeah, there's our little bodies.
Yeah.
We had signed a talent contract at Machinima, which was pretty standard for talent anywhere, but it was only a year long. And okay, I'm good to go whenever, Diction.
Sure.
And at the end of the year, they didn't renew the contract, and so what they did was they put a contract on my desk at some point at the end of that year, and they're like, "Hey, we're renewing the contract," and I was like, "Oh no, you're not, because I'm not going to sign it." And they're like, "Okay," and that was at the very end of 2014 when we were leaving for Rooster Teeth.
Right.
And so like a month goes by. This is January 2015. So a month goes by at the end of that year, and I was like, "Okay, we put in our notice, we're leaving," and I forget who came and told me. It was somebody at Machinima, maybe legal or something. But they were like, "Oh no, you're under contract." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, I didn't sign that contract." And they're like, "Oh, you didn't have to sign it. we renewed it without your permission. I was like, what? Wait a minute, what? You can do that? And and they're like, yeah. And I was like, So I called a lawyer and I asked him about it, told him the whole situation. He was like, no, they absolutely cannot do that. Like, unless this is a 2-year contract or a 3-year contract, which it wasn't, they can't do that. So on the way out, they were like, sign this NDA or else we're going to sue you. And I was like, do whatever you want, do your worst. And we went to Rooster Teeth, and they basically kind of like threatened us for a month or two and then gave up. And then Machinima went under. So I was like, so whatever.
You could hear the saber rattling all the way down. Do you hear that? Listening on the sonar in the submarine. You can hear Machinima. We're gonna sue you.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, what are they thinking? I love it. And I just didn't talk about that stuff at the time because it's like, there's no reason to talk about that. There's no reason to shit on all the people that were there.
Right.
But now that Machinima's basically gone, it's like, whatever. You know, like...
Yeah, that's how I am with G4 now, where it's like, I mean, let them... I mean, I hope for everyone working there, I hope it does well.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're basically doing like what I tried to do before with Machinima Team Respawn, and that you guys like stepped right in, and executed as Inside Gaming and then Funhouse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
successfully. Where it's like, dude, what we should have been doing for years is just emulating the individual content creators that are out there.
Yep.
And stop looking like a bunch of like office workers. But they just couldn't not have the shit so
that was my favorite thing about Machinima at the time was like I'd watch those videos of like you and Hutch and Adam at your desk, and I was the whole time I was like, what the fuck do they do there? They just sit there, like it's like there's one video where Adam's just playing Halo, and it's like, what is he recording? It doesn't look like he's recording. He's just playing Halo. Like, what the fuck do they even do there?
He's just recording. He was just, Nanners would just record and record.
Yeah.
Because he was a perfectionist. He is a perfectionist. And then Hutch was more of like in the school of like a montage sort of mindset where he would play and go for clips and then they're always asking us to come up with shows, right? Like Camp Hutch back in the day. Or, hello, my name is C. Nanners. It's like, dude. Anyway, I was like, what we should be doing is playing that's why, like, dude, I feel like Machinima Team Respawn, I mean, I'm glad it didn't work out because eventually I got sick of it and just went and did my own thing. But, it could have been really cool if they had just given it time because I was like, dude, we had New Games Plus. People forget we had New Games Plus in the game lab where it was like a live stream every Tuesday of all the new shit, good or bad, that had come out. And dude, those streams were super funny, but Machinima would not give them the time. They're like, nope, not as popular as this other popular thing that we're doing, so canceled. Like, okay. Well, how about this? I quit. They're like, we're suing you.
Yeah. That's exactly right. It's like
you in court.
They would be like, we don't value you enough to listen to your opinions. And like, okay, well, I'll leave. And then we're going to sue you. They're like, wait a minute, hold on. Are we valuable or not? Which one is it?
Leave if you're sued.
Yeah. Which one is it? It's very interesting.
Don't be like Machinima. That's the lesson of the day.
I feel like everybody already knew that lesson, right? I hope so.
Yeah. It's worth repeating, though.
I hope so.
By the way, what the fuck are we power washing? What kind of business?
It's a boot. It's a boot.
It's a boot, dude. Never read Hansel and Gretel? This is where she lives.
We are some power washing whores. Like, dude, what you got? Just call us.
Kids just play in the mud. We'll power wash them. It's all good.
I've said this before, but like,
I'll power wash your dick for a cheeseburger.
People in chat are like, man, every story I hear about Machinima is crazy. It's like, you don't even hear the crazy ones.
No.
Yeah, those crazy ones may not ever see the light of day.
No.
Those are not even in the close to the crazy. Well, it's more about like, I don't like to talk about specific people.
Right. Yeah.
So that is not my MO. I'll happily talk about the way a company works, but
if I meet an untimely death, though, the dead man's switch will flip, and the stories will.
Do you have them all? You have them recorded? You have them all recorded on a tape that you like sent to a journalist?
Right.
Sark is the deep throat of Machinima.
Why can't I stay on this ladder? There we go.
There used to be scaffolding this level. I don't know what happened to it.
That's live sound effects of me trying to get Machinima Team Respawn off the ground.
That's the story of the old woman who lived in the shoe. Like, she just beats her children?
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. I don't know the poem.
Someone put it, okay, so there wasn't a woman who lived in the shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, then whipped them all soundly and put them to bed.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
She just gave them some soup and then beat them until they fell asleep? Fuck up, dude.
Are we hearing this going on as we're power washing the windows?
Screaming and crying.
It's your soup, Slurp. Stop it!
Not again, Grandma!
Grandma, there are power washers outside, please! Have some dignity.
This is as high as I can go. Let's... Oh yeah, Sark, I don't know if you know, but if you hit R, it'll rotate your nozzle. You know that?
Yeah, I've been messing with it a bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
I find that for mine, the green nozzle right now is pretty good.
Yeah.
Green's pretty great, yeah. APL is the
gentle.
granny? Oh god. What are you insinuating?
Dude, this shit's a laser beam. Red is just a laser.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't know how to get all the way up there. Because that ladder only gets you up.
No, here's what you do. Take the ladder and then get up and then pick up the ladder again, and then there should be, look, there's one on the front of the boot. See? It goes all the way to the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you climb it and then pick up the ladder again, you're good to go.
Because the underhang is where a lot of that dirt is.
Oh yeah. What's that?
I don't know. I heard a little chime.
Oh, that was my phone.
Oh, okay, okay.
My wife is taking the dog for a walk.
Oh, that was Machinima lawyers getting in touch with you, like, hey, we need a stream today.
I just remember them being like, "We're gonna sue you now. Sign this NDA saying you can't talk about this." And I was like, "What? Are you crazy?" That was advice that I read. If you're ever leaving any company and they put an NDA in front of you that says, like, in order to get your paycheck for whatever, your last 2 weeks, you have to sign this NDA saying you won't talk about what happened at the company. That's illegal. They can't do that. So do not ever sign anything on the way out of a company. That is absolutely illegal.
Here you go, kids.
Never do that. Never do what Machinima tried to do to us.
How do we get on the roof?
We have to, so I'll grab the ladder here. Well, can I grab the ladder from here?
You should be able to.
Yeah, I thought that I could. I'm trying, but it won't let me.
Right back.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, yep, here.
And then we'll go right here.
Oh, how did you do that?
F.
Fucking sorcery, dude.
Yeah.
Sorcery.
Ooh.
There we go.
There's 2 kids up
up,
here
lazy boy?
huddling. They've been hiding from the.
Don't be too loud. She'll hear you.
Don't worry, kids.
We're just power washing. Grandma, she's here.
Switching to red nozzle. Oh, F. Okay, got it. Okay, I see. Grabbing the object. Moss not coming off. OCD triggering.
Yeah, I know.
Must go stronger.
I was talking about OCD in another video game I was playing. Because I was like, yeah, when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with like very mild OCD. And I said that in my video, put it on YouTube. And then on YouTube's, one of the comments was, no, you weren't. And I was like, wait a minute, what? This guy.
That was
I was
it,
like,
huh?
I was like, your mom. Like,
he
no,
was-
that's wrong, honey.
he said, no, he actually went into, he's like, there's no way you were diagnosed with OCD because blah, 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 blah. And I was like, so this dude's telling me if I was like, get off YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
Let's just go away. Just leave.
Actually, you can't get diagnosed with that kind of disorder until the age of 7.
I was like, what? Go away. Why are you here? Telling me what happened to me as a child.
No, you didn't.
I was, what the fuck? An NDA is a non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically says like you can't talk about whatever the subject matter is.
When you were a kid, were you down with OPB though, Bruce?
Wait, do you mean OPP or OPB?
I said OPP. Did it
you
sound like
did?
B?
I thought it was a B.
No, OPP.
Yeah, you know
Were
me.
down
OPP, yeah, you know me.
No, you weren't. Gotcha.
There's people online who would tell you depression isn't real. There are? Boy.
Yeah, Keemstar.
Really? Oh my gosh,
One of the
dude.
many stupid shit he said.
Wow. There we go. Wall.
Oh, we still got up here under this edge, dude. That's a toughie.
Those wooden tops up here, these things.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get, like, even the ladder kind of gets you, it'll get you up to like 3/4 of it, but it's really hard to do the rest of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can kind of get up here. The problem is it's too close to my like nozzle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. That was the same problem I had. Wait, how do we get the ladder down? Oh, maybe I can grab it from here. Oh, there we go.
There you go. You're getting it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ah,
Wait, is this thing?
That's
No.
way better than the parkour I'm trying to do.
Freaking wall.
Oh, I almost got
dude.
the roof jump.
oh wow, you're
Come on.
hovering.
Come on. Oh shit, look at that.
Oh.
What am I? Okay.
One of these walls is lying.
There's a lot of dirt over here. Dude, I believe in ladders.
This is.
Oh.
I don't know how to do this.
Shit. My little tippy tap. My little feet tippy tap. Is that too far, dude?
I don't know. I can't, there's like just a little bit of dirt up here that I cannot reach.
Diction, you shoot so much farther than me.
Lord Frigson, thank you for gifting to King Balmer. Thank you, Lord Frigson. I don't know how to get this dirt up here. I really don't. I have no clue. Does anybody else know how to get this dirt up here? Diction, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I know. What are we trying to do? Which one's left?
There's some dirt. If you go up this ladder, there's some dirt that you'll see on the underhang.
Okay.
You might have to get a better angle.
Oh yeah, I remember this one is tricky. It's tricky.
Shelby, please go get some care for yourself, Shelby.
Okay. You got to use a little itty bitty one, I think. You got to go
Can
stubby.
you point it at the ground and fly? Oh my! This would be the best if you could do that.
Oh my god, this is impossible. You're right. Holy shit.
Oh, people were saying if you go up a different angle, or if you put the ladder on the front of the boot, you might be able to get it from that angle. If you're
like up here,
maybe that, but I don't know.
This is tough. I can't stay on the ladder for some reason.
Oh yeah, here. I'm gonna go all the way to the top, and then you can try and work that.
Oh my god, stop bouncing off the ladder. Stop, right there.
Dang it.
Yeah, I can't get an angle there. There used to, when I played this, there was scaffolding on this level.
Oh.
So you could put that next to it and get really high up.
Can we put the ladder on the back of the boot?
Yeah, we can.
There's a bunch of dirt. There's a bunch of dirt up here.
Try, yeah.
There you go. Go ahead and throw it up there.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's only the one ladder, right?
Stall.
Yeah, there's only one ladder.
We have to shoot.
Look at this. So, oh yeah. Oh, this is good right here.
You have the angle?
That was
Oh
the
my
angle.
god.
There you
Yeah. This is good.
Where the
Nice, good.
Right.
That was the wall. Okay.
Green. The wooden top. That's this circular rim up here. So we might need to like maybe move the ladder
Oh, yeah.
to this side. F.
What's up, robot?
Something like this. How do I place it?
F. Yeah. Oh,
Where'd the ladder go?
Oh, it went back down on the floor.
here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's F like that.
Oh,
There
to
you go.
replace. Okay. All right. Oh, here. Let's see. Here, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
look
ahead.
at
One
that.
of you guys
Parkour.
take it.
Big moves. So where are we? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I heard somebody moaning.
I keep hearing Diction's alert. I
Oh,
love
sorry.
it. What's that from?
Mike. That's Dark Side Phil doing his goat laugh. I have it so it gets more and more. I add more and more goat laughs the more bits he is.
Oh. There we go. All right, wooden trim is the last one, but I don't know where that. Oh, never mind.
It's any of these like. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, nailed it. Good job.
Done and done. Thanks, Kieran. I love those G.I. Joe PSAs. All right, I'm waiting for the time lapse.
Yep, same here. I mean, it's going to slam to 99% done, and then it's going to be us, like, scratching our heads. Like, what?
I hope... Yeah, it takes a really long time. Also, I hear a consistent water spray. Do you guys hear that?
Same.
No.
I've been turning it down.
Yeah.
By the way, Bruce, there's a new season in Cuisine Royale. So
Oh.
if you ever want to hop back in with me, and
Oh,
Diction,
yeah.
obviously open invite.
Yeah. That'd be down.
That game is
That game
stupid.
is wacky.
It's really stupid. I've played it before.
You know what? Actually, that game reminds me a lot of, and this is going to sound ridiculous, Battlefield 2042.
Right.
they're
Yeah.
bo-
But one of them has an excuse.
Yeah, no, you're right. They're both really fun to play, but they're both really janky.
Right.
But Bruce, Battlefield is planning on making an extended universe with a hero shooter and all.
It's weird. I saw that news. I really like Vincent Pella a lot, so I'm really excited.
He's great, yeah.
I'm really excited he's doing that because I love everything that Respawn does. But I don't know if that'll work for Battlefield.
I'd rather take a Titanfall 3 over a Battlefield any day, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, at some point I got to get you guys into Battlefield because I could tell you all the stupid bugs that happen.
I'm down to play the Portal mode.
I feel like after watching the intro cinematic to Farming Simulator, I feel like I know why Battlefield sucked, and it's because DICE put all their resources into creating the Farming Simulator opening cinematic, which is like photorealistic.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It probably cost millions, that opening movie.
I'm still downloading.
I was like so amped watching that.
Only they gave you guns in that game. Use guns. That's why we flock to ranch sim and shoot animals.
Man, Farming Sim is fucking complicated.
Yeah, and that farmer's got like the hottest daughter ever. And she's out like plowing at 6 a.m. And he beats him out to the fields. It's like, dude, what kind of farm is this? Sign me up.
Hot
Heavy metal as you're like racing in tandem through the fields in your like your harvester or whatever the shit that is.
The game is nothing like that, by the way.
Get your motors running.
Yeah,
you're like, woo!
the game is nothing like that.
No.
At all. Still downloading, by the way.
Same. I'm at about 90%.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, this game is way more relaxing than Unpacking. Have you guys ever played Unpacking?
No, I heard about it. Isn't there like a weird sub-story about like an ex-boyfriend in there?
Yeah, no, the Unpacking plays out like, it's kind of like a fun little story that plays out because you're playing Unpacking. But watching my wife play Unpacking was crazy because she would throw everything on the floor and then sort it. And I was like,
that's what my ex-girlfriend used to do. And it
yeah,
worked, but
it works.
At first, it was just like, what are you doing? It looked like trash everywhere.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. All right. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick.
All right.
Sorry about the water sounds, chat.
In the ass.
Enjoy the waterfall. Oh, there we go.
You wait.
Oh, yeah?
You wait.
When do I buy new shit? How does that happen?
If you hit escape, I think, and you go to the store. I don't know if actually you can do it in this.
I'd have to probably hop out.
Oh, yeah, because we're in free play mode instead of... So do you not have, like, the other power washers? You only have the blue one, the Prime Vista?
I have the stubby gun.
Okay, well, here, hit E.
Yep.
And then click on the power washer you have.
Yeah, that's it.
And then
just
okay,
stubby
so
gun.
That one. Yeah. So yeah, you'd have to do the career mode and then earn enough money.
Oh.
This is just free play where we don't earn money, I guess, from this. We're doing this for free.
Holy shit! Look at what happened here.
I don't know. Another bomb went off.
Is this where like the coal miners skate? What the fuck?
We're getting paid in exposure. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we helped the abusive old woman for free. That's true. I guess that takes the wind out of my "if the money is there, we do not care" motto. Whatever. Kids probably deserve it.
Oh, not good at all. I did. I thought that was hilarious.
Jesus.
Wait, I heard Sark's. What was Sark's motto? If the money is there, we do not care.
If the money is there, we do not care. Yeah,
What?
but then we're in free play, so we're not getting paid. So now I'm just trying to justify to myself why we helped an abusive old woman for free.
Shit, well, you're right. We didn't get paid for that. I didn't even realize that.
Viscera Cleanup. Yeah, I've never played Viscera Cleanup. Looks
Never played
fun. I've
Oh,
watched a
Viscera's
ton of
great.
people playing it.
Yeah.
That game's great.
I feel like I watched Diction play that for a bunch of minutes.
It's possible. I played a lot of that game.
Yeah, I never played it, but I heard it was fun.
It's very fun. A lot of mistakes can happen. Unlike this game where we can't make it dirtier, but in that game, oh boy, yes we can.
Oh, you really can you? Oh, I didn't know that.
You can trip over, like the buckets full of like bloody water and spill it.
Oh.
Your footprints will track through the mud or the other blood and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like there's a lot of ways you can just like fuck up and stumble and ruin everything.
That's what I really like about this game is that you can't fuck it up.
Yeah, there's no losing.
This is the widest spray. Someone was saying I should use a wider spray. This is the widest that I have.
Yeah, it's white. The white nozzle, I think, is the whitest spray.
The whitest spray you know.
The white, yeah, exactly.
Soaping up everything.
I can't. The soap, every time I use it, it seems to not be working.
It does. It's just like, so basically like I just like soap this up for you. It doesn't like clear it off, but it makes it way easier for the power washer to get it off. Yeah. It like degunks it.
Wow, look at you. You're actually playing co-op.
Sometimes I can be friendly, you know?
Yeah, you're really helping.
Be a team player.
Oh yeah, everything is more straightforward than farming sim. Dude, I was playing with chat yesterday, and look, I had some actual genuine like game experts in chat.
Oh yeah,
And-
there's
and-
a huge community for that series. It's
There's the
wild.
only reason I was doing, like, I knew what to do because they're like, oh yeah, you can't plant oilseed radish and harvest it. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't know anything about farming at all.
This is the dirtiest skate park ever. It's because Bam Margera skates here.
You're a dirty boy, Sark. You're a dirty boy.
Let me get that taint.
You're a dirty, dirty boy.
Oh, look at
What are
that.
you doing?
We're,
Dear God.
we're over here spraying each other. It's like a fucking
go.
golden shower.
I mean, that felt dirty. I mean, what happened was clean, but it felt really
it
dirty.
felt really dirty, yeah.
You mean Rip? Did Bam Margera die?
Did he? Did that just happen?
I don't know. Someone said Rip dude in my chat after I mentioned him. I feel like I would have known that.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been a thing, but
I mean, Rip his career. Yeah, sure.
I don't know that he's dead.
I mean, I would have seen something.
Somebody shoving me? Are you shoving me? I can move you. I can move you with the spray.
I just like welded your asshole shut with the
Yeah.
red nozzle.
Man, there's nothing better than a bidet, let me tell you.
I
Let me
want
tell you.
one.
Oh, they're only $80 on Amazon. Buy it. And they don't require power or anything. They're really easy to install. They're great. They're great.
I want that
Yeah, I
moist
still don't.
butthole.
I don't have a bidet either.
They're great.
I'm
Totally
still
worth
doing
it.
it like the old. I'm doing it literally like what you're seeing. Like here. Well, I guess this would be bidet. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, you gotta wipe him down with toilet paper.
Well, see, I do the first pass. I think we've talked about this too, but I do it like the first pass with TP. Then you move on to the baby wipes for
Yes.
the polishing phase.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
The bidets
Deep
are also
polish too. I'm talking like
bidets are also better for the environment because then you don't have to worry about baby wipes.
right, totally.
So
After watching Schlatt's video of trying a bidet, I haven't seen Schlatt use a
Yeah,
bidet. I can imagine that did not go well.
The bidet, you honestly, like the first couple of times you use it, it's very disconcerting
Right?
because you're not used to it. But
who's used to getting water blasted up their ass?
after months of using it, then it becomes an invited, almost like a Pavlovian response when you get it.
Right.
Because then
Okay.
you're like, I know I'm clean.
Have you ever had a maintenance enema?
I've never done a maintenance enema, but I have heard
Right,
good things.
Yeah, same here. And I've never done it either.
I've never done
I've
that.
heard good things about reasons to do it,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
I've heard mixed things on what it's like.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ever
Chat,
see,
anyone had a bag of water blown up your ass for medical reasons?
For medical reasons,
There's an
yeah.
episode of My Strange Addiction about this
Trifect, thanks for the resub, Trifect. And Schmeisser, welcome officially to the Gooses. Schmeisser.
And they're just soup is they have to start the day with it, and then in the middle of the day they have to do it. And the best part is they show them doing it, and so they'll put a towel on the floor of the bathroom, and the dude will lay down, drop trowel, and she will insert the tube and then pour the coffee into the funnel.
Yep.
And it's like a fucking thing they do together. It's like a bonding experience. And then she'll drop in, and it was weird.
Diction, Autumn talks about that specific episode once a week. Once a week she brings it up.
Fascinating.
I have not seen it, so I don't know. But.
And it's they're that kind of couple where you wouldn't assume there was anything.
Everybody welcome
strange
Schmeisser with
about
your baby
them.
goose emotes.
They seem pretty normal. They exercise, they eat well, they're in shape, they're pretty attractive. So you'd invite them to a dinner party or something, or go out to get drinks with another couple. And then they'd be the kind of couple that would just straight up start talking about it. Have you guys ever gotten a coffee enema? And then they just open up about this lifestyle.
They would open up with, do you guys like coffee? That would be the
Yeah,
opener.
yes,
And
yeah,
that's
you're
the
right.
trap.
Yeah, you're
you
right.
don't know, you're stepping on a leaf-covered punji pit.
Well, they gotta bury the lead. It's man, I really love coffee. I just don't like the taste.
Oh, here we go. I've got somebody saying if you use cold water, it gives you wicked cramps.
Yeah, you got to go in warm. You have to go in warm.
Wait, what are you
Yeah,
talking
why
about?
would you fill your guts full of cold water?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think you'd ever do that.
Oh my God. Or coffee, actually. What the fuck?
Well, coffee would be warm.
You do warm coffee.
Yeah, but that's mainlining caffeine.
That's
Yes,
the point.
that's the whole
goes
point,
right
yeah.
into your system.
That's the whole point. I've always wanted to do an anal beer bong. I've always wanted to do that. I just want to see what happens, Or take a shot of vodka up my butt. Man, that'd be amazing.
That. I don't know. The burn would be too much for me.
What point do you stop and think maybe I have a coffee problem? Because if that's not doing it, when is it going to happen?
The butt
really,
chug.
Yeah.
Good old butt chug.
That's the thing, though. You can't just not
Coffee
anyone
eye
can just
drops?
Not anyone can just stick a tube up their ass and do a butt chug. You got to actually learn the skill of how to flex the sphincter to get the chug going.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
It's not like you jump on a skateboard and suddenly you can ollie. You gotta learn how to chug that butt, dude.
So you'd have to practice butt chugging. Huh. I never thought about that.
There's that other guy on My Strange Addiction who was in love with his car, and he would kiss it. He would lay underneath the front of the car and just kiss the hood or kiss the bumper.
Yeah.
And whisper to it. And the best part was it wasn't even a really nice car. It was a fucking Toyota Camry. But he was straight up he wanted to marry this car. He was prepared to find a priest that would marry him.
Doesn't he talk about having sex with the car?
Yeah. He doesn't go into detail, but he makes it pretty clear Yeah, he shoves his dick in those too. For
Oh
sure.
man. Oh man, guys.
You can't
Which I
fucking exhaust pipe.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
care.
Well, no, he probably puts like a fleshlight in the exhaust
Oh
pipe
yeah.
and then goes to town.
Why
Otherwise,
wouldn't
like
you
you're just kind of
like,
rattling your
dry
dick
hump
in a metal
the-
hole.
Yeah, dry hump like the hole where the seatbelt clicker is, or something. Like get in between those. Why are you fucking a metal pipe?
Because you love it, Sark.
There's so much soft shit to fuck in a car.
Yeah, but you love it.
I don't get it.
Can we get that quoted? Someone write that down. There's so much soft shit to fuck in a car. By Sark. Man,
And if you're in the
Scott's
front
gonna be
seat,
real
you
mad
can-
when he watches
you
the
can-
VOD.
You can wrap, you could get a little like fun asphyxiation going on with the shoulder straps.
Oh, well, the shoulder straps, like put them
True.
around your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choking
Some,
while you,
David Carradine action going.
while you look for spare change with the end of your wiener.
Oh, hey, look, a throat lozenge.
Oh
Where that
man,
went?
a French fry.
Shit.
Oh, they should bring that show back. I want more episodes.
You want bench seats for that shit. Now that I'm thinking about it, bucket seats don't give you enough options.
No.
Well, the bucket seats, they usually have like a crease in the middle of them, right? So you just do the crease. Just do the crease.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's kind of awkward though. It's tucked down in there in the little butt indentation.
You know what's also
But a-
awkward? Fucking a car. So who cares, right?
Not when you got TLC on your side.
Dude, a nice bench seat. You lay that shit down
Stowaway.
flat.
Thanks for
you
gifting
go-
the hungry
just go
computer.
prone, dude.
Hungry computer,
Light
you know what to
some
do?
Candles and oh
right,
my
Sponge.
god, it's game on.
You would need a garage if you were that guy. You would need a garage.
Oh, no, he didn't have a garage. He was out in front of his house.
Out in front of his
Where he
house,
lived with his
fucking
mom.
a car?
Fuck
Yeah.
What?
the hell?
And it was like he's still living with his mom. And I think they interviewed her. And she was like, yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
Who is?
It was just like just the footage alone of him laying underneath the hood of his car, just kissing the bumper and just like holding his head against it and like whispering to it and shit.
At least it gets him outside.
God, just imagine the turmoil if he got into a car accident.
Oh no. I didn't even think
If it
about
was
that.
like totaled and they're like, we gotta put her down.
For a prank, you could replace his dome light with a UV light. So
Ah,
when he opens his door, it just
Oh.
lights up like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in there.
yuck.
This is what dudes talk about. We're dudes. Talk about other dudes fucking cars.
Other dudes fucking cars and butt chugging coffee.
See, that one's not like that like abnormal, I guess, because like people do that all the time. It's like, they'll do it like once a month or something. They'll get a coffee
wait,
enema.
they-
Because it's not only
really?
they get the caffeine. Yeah,
They do?
it's because it doesn't just get like the caffeine. The caffeine's a bonus. The point of getting an enema is to just clear out your system, right?
Well,
Like, you
right,
think
but
that just because you go poo every time you have to go poo, that's all that's in there? No.
but I mean, a coffee enema is not going to clean you out. You have to use water.
That does. Well, the water in the coffee just gives you the boost.
Really?
Yeah, and
It's
then,
good for.
and
Are
that-
you saying it's good
that-
for you?
It's not bad for you. I know that much.
Okay.
Like the
All
thing
right,
with the
all right.
couple on the show, it was bad for them because they were doing it like 3 times a day. Like it was.
Oh,
no one
I
should be
see.
having that much caffeine anyway, no matter how they get it in their
Got
system,
it. Got it.
But yeah, like if you go like once a month and clear out your system, that's totally fine.
Have you guys ever heard of how your balls have taste buds?
No way.
No.
The people. So this was a thing. This was a thing that I had heard. Apparently, your balls have taste buds, and I don't actually know
Okay.
that that's true or not. But I had never done the experiment of putting your balls in something that you could taste and seeing if I could taste it with my balls.
Right.
Has
I
anybody-
mean, I feel like if you don't shower for 3 days, like you should be able to taste that like sweaty, you know, like whatever mess that's down there.
I don't.
Through your balls.
I've always wondered because, like, people say that that's a real thing, that you really do have taste buds there. So I don't know how that would work though, because you wouldn't taste it in your mouth, right? I don't know how would you sense the taste through your balls?
I guess it's just the balls are sitting there in agony as they you sweat on them constantly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Their own ball sweat.
Like, could I dunk them in a bowl of Coca-Cola and see if I could taste Coca-Cola? I don't know. I've always wanted to try it.
I beat off with butter one time and I didn't taste anything.
All right. Well, that seems like a pretty good experiment.
It's not a real distinctive flavor, so I might have just missed it.
It could be really, because sometimes butter is pretty salty.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact
tasted like buttered
state
balls.
of the butter I was using, but
Sark, how old were you? Was this like last week or?
Yeah.
yeah, it was a long time ago, like May. No, I was like, how old was I? I was pretty young, but it was a conscious, like, an experiment. I was I wonder.
Yep. It was not like you messed up. You were like, basically,
yeah.
I'm going to give this a shot.
Into the wrong tub in the pantry.
It's like,
I
wait
usually
a second,
did
this
the
isn't
Crisco.
lotion, it's a stick of butter.
Where's my canola oil?
I mean, I think every little boy has made the mistake of masturbating with like shampoo or soap.
Yeah.
Where, like,
Oh yeah,
like,
that's bad.
That's
Bad
the
news.
yeah. You just don't ever do that. If you
hole burns.
yeah,
bad.
that's always a bad move.
Jerk off with extra virgin olive oil. Now that's amore.
Extra virgin olive oil. Boy, there's nothing could be more appropriate.
All right, I'm going to turn around. I haven't looked at the park. Let's see how it looks.
It's not bad.
It's getting there.
55%.
Okay, yeah, okay, all right.
This like whirly do thing. This one's tough.
This fucking graffiti is the worst.
I hate it.
Man.
Okay, wall clean. Can I make this jump? Dang it. Can I climb that? Oh, I can. Okay, so what is this? Is half pipe... Quarter pipe is good. This quarter pipe needs cleaning.
OCD Man in my chat said, so does this explain why chicks are sick after oral? Because I haven't cooked my balls enough. Are women, do they get sick after oral with you?
Yeah.
That might be a you
okay,
problem.
Dude?
Yeah, that might be a you problem.
Yo, you got a poison dick there, bro?
Yeah, that might be you, OCD Man. I got bad news for you.
No, what it is? He's got dick cheese, and she's lactose intolerant.
Oh, that's what it is. Yep, you're right.
Oh my god, dude. That's disgusting. Stacked on disgusting.
See what happens, Twitch? You see what happens when you let Ludwig get away? This is your content now.
I know.
This is the Fuckers website. We're going to be on the front page, and there's nothing you can do about it, because we'll be the only ones left.
All those, you gotta get the tops of those walls.
Oh, ew! There's like pee stains on the benches.
That's the one thing that grosses you out. Pee stains. Nothing. We're talking about butt chugging vodka.
I drank pee at a party once.
You drank pee at a party on a dare or?
No. So I was, it was like a high school party. It was kind of towards the end of the night, and we were out of booze, and I was like, I want to get a little more drunk. So I was kind of like perusing around for like people's bottles they'd left like half drunk or whatever.
Oh no.
And then I grabbed a bottle that had like halfway full, and I take the swig, immediately acknowledge that it is urine, and I was like, oh, I spit it out. I kind of like gag a bit, And then one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, dude, I peed in that."
Oh.
And I was like, "All right, it's disgusting, but at least I know whose pee it is." So it's like it could have been worse.
Why?
Like I don't need to go get tested or some shit.
Why did he pee in a bottle and leave it out?
Well, it was a high school party. Someone's in the bath. There was like one bathroom in the house.
Oh, okay.
So
There we go.
I assume someone was using the bathroom. He was like, "Well, I can't wait. I'm just peeing in the bottle."
Yeah, that makes sense. Good old high school. Good old high school.
Yep. Knew how to do it.
Yeah, pee is, pee is doable.
Doable?
Yeah, like,
Gross.
it's not freaking me out.
I mean, you can drink it if you want to, but do you want to?
You have kids, so you've had their pee and poo on you like
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
several times.
I've been vomited directly into my mouth.
Oh, man. Oh.
That's one. Vomit is one that I'm like really bad with.
I can't handle the vomit as well. Pee though, yeah, pee into my eyes, fine. Vomit, can't do it.
I vomited because my cat vomited like a few months ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sympathy vomit.
No, it was gross vomit. So she throws up. I see her do the whole like, and then it comes out, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta clean that. I was like, I'm just gonna do it now. And I think no, it was a combination because I was cleaning out her litter box, so I had that like ammonia smell from the trash bag, kind of like hitting me.
Yep. Oh,
and
yeah.
then I'm like, well, I've got the gloves on. I'm cleaning anyway. I might as well just grab this real quick. And then I put the little fucking paper towel around it, and I can feel how warm it is.
Oh, yeah.
And then the smell hits me, and I immediately was like, I dropped everything and went and threw up in the toilet.
Yeah.
It was it was just a trifecta of just like sense of smell and feel and everything.
I can't swing it either.
So what do you do about that, Sark? Since you've had kids and obviously they've thrown up, like, how do you deal? You just like run away if they need help?
Put them on timeout. They don't know if throw up again.
I punish them for being ill. No, I just like dry heave and retch and
Yep. Yep.
just a sad state of affairs.
We had a party at our house a few months ago, and somebody threw up outside, thankfully, but they threw up outside at our party, and because they were too drunk, and they threw up, and I was like, well, I should probably hose this down. And as I was hosing it down, I was like retching so hard, and people were like, hey, are you okay? And I was like, I was like, yeah, I'm all right.
Look at Bruce, what a great host.
I was like, because I knew if I didn't hose it down, then I'd never hose it down. So I was like, I should probably do it.
Yeah, it would just kind of like coagulate on your lawn.
It would get dry and all. So I had to do it then. So
who vomited? You say?
I shouldn't say. I shouldn't say.
There's no shame in vomiting when you're at a party drinking. It happens sometimes.
It does, but I just don't want to be mean.
Everybody pukes.
Everybody pukes, but also the best part was it was a Halloween party, so I was sitting there retching in a Captain America costume, hosing down vomit in my yard.
That's America's wretch.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
All right, I'm being asked about what pee I wouldn't trust. Okay, now I'm not just going to go out and guzzle pee.
It's one thing when it's the pee from your fucking kin, like
Right? Yeah.
like that's
Like
that
baby
pee is
pee.
also yours. The DNA's there.
But like deep orange man pee with flecks in it, that I'm not.
Flex? What? If you're pushing if you're pushing flex through
so
your
it comes out in chunks.
if you're pushing flex through your pee, there's a serious problem.
It's like you ever use that stuff that you put in water and it kind of makes it jello or whatever, gelatin.
Oh.
Now we're just grossing out our chats. They're all leaving.
Oh man.
Like I was totally here for the guy fucking the car, but this is going over the line, man. I have limits, okay?
I'm watching my viewers go down.
Yeah.
Well, people need to talk about these things more often.
Can you eventually buy a Zamboni in this game?
No,
but that would be dope.
They need to have like an ultra cleaner that you can like buy, or some just some weapon that you could use. That would be the greatest cleaner of all time.
Is there mods? Have they opened up this to mods? Like,
I don't.
if they did, there would be everything. You could call in like meteors of water.
We'd be playing prop hunt on this map right now.
Yeah. Apologies to everyone eating dinner.
Bad idea. Thanks for getting
whatever.
Fishy.
Like you've
Thanks,
never.
bad
vomited
idea.
before.
Always. Okay. Well,
Hold on. Who here in chat? When you see someone like retching, does that like trigger you to retch?
I've got
that.
Me.
I can fake yawn like really well, so I do that sometimes.
oh no, I can't do it. I got a story in my chat. It says, at a family function, an uncle vomited due to drunkenness and 3 or 4 others vomited at the sight and smell. It came to me, 14 or 15 at the time, to clean it because the adults couldn't without vomiting. Wow, good for you.
That's me. That's me.
I'm gonna butcher the story, but like it was like PAX 2011, I want to say, and I did not witness this, but I heard the story from several sources that were there. But so like Tucker and Goldie and like a shit ton of the old Machinima like fucking like Call of Duty commentator dudes were all sharing a room together. There was like fucking like 8 of them in that room, and they all went and got drunk. That's what you do at PAX. You just go and you get drunk. And then they I guess they get back at the same time, and it's like the sleeping situation is all sorts of fucked up. And then someone started it, basically. Someone started it by vomiting in the bathroom.
Oh no.
And then that triggered like Tucker, and he was vomiting in the shower with a bathtub. And then that triggered Goldie, and he was just like he couldn't get up from the couch, and so he threw up all over the couch.
Oh.
And it was just a fucking conga line of dudes vomiting all over this really nice hotel room. It was like a penthouse suite.
Dude.
And then the next morning, they all had like shit they had to do at the convention, and so they just left the room there for the fucking cleaners to come.
Oh no. Damn.
Tucker, they would never do that now. They're adults now. They were kids back then.
Yeah, that's true.
They're more responsible now. But yeah, I thankfully I saw the hotel room before that happened, like that night. And I was like, well, this is a really nice room. You got a big tub, and then if only I knew the horrors that were going to happen in that poor hotel room.
Dude, Baking Benjamin just said in my chat, I love dinner with a side of gelatinous pea.
That's a good name for like a white rap artist.
Gelatinous pea?
Gelatinous pea.
Thanks, Teen Ninja, for the resub.
How is this? It's watermelon cool. I cannot.
I am slowly just backing my way across the floor of the skate park.
It's the tops of the walls I wasn't able to get yet.
Oh yeah, the ladder. We gotta get the ladder for that.
I lost my sense of smell as a young lad, so I'm the designated puke cleaner.
That sucks. How strong is it though? Like, can you taste food or?
That's a really good question. Also, how did you lose it? I want to know how they lost their sense of smell. That's an interesting question.
Notorious. We have questions.
Anosmia, right? That's what it's called.
Was it just like, did it just happen, or was it like an accident?
Hold on, standing by.
Yeah,
I'm
no
sure
worries.
The story is being punched in here.
Yep.
Remember the video I showed of the drug nest? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was disgusting.
He's the daredevil of smells. Oh, it's hilarious.
There we go. Yeah, my mom lost hers after a bad flu. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that like.
Oh yeah, if you get like a nasal sickness, that can totally
Really?
do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
You're holding that ladder is so weird.
I can't see it, so I don't know.
You're balancing it on one of your palms.
Wait, hold on. Wait till you have to do CPR on someone covered in their own poo and vomit, wedged between a dirty toilet and a stall wall.
Oh
The
man.
floor
That's why
covered in excrement.
I could never get into like, you know, like hospice care or being an
Yep.
EMT or something. We could never do.
God bless those people because they do big work.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Big work.
Lost my smell for 2 months because of COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a big thing that was going
Yeah,
around.
that's been happening
A
to
lot of
people.
that had it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hold on, let me look. Hold on, let me see. Oh, Notorious is still putting it in here.
I had a really bad flu when I was like 17 and lost my sense of taste and smell for like I want to say a couple weeks. And it sucked.
You should have like eaten all the foods that you normally don't like.
Why?
I don't know. It wouldn't affect you.
Did it send that?
Oh, I'm getting asked. I missed being asked to review butter as a meat beating material.
And what do you say?
And it's I give it a very low score because it creates it's like putting it's like the energy field under Luke's land speeder, putting that around your hand and then beating off. Like it reduces friction to almost zero.
You do need a
So
little
it's not
friction.
that great.
You need
Yeah.
a little friction to make
Yeah,
that
yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah, it was not great. Me and my older brother were into arm wrestling. One day my brother decided to suplex me,
Oh no.
and I ended up getting knocked out. After that, I've never been able to smell. That's the story from Notorious.
Yeah,
That
there
is
it
Still
was.
fucked
taste,
up.
though.
There it was.
Dude, you had this
No,
sense
that-
of smell suplexed out of you?
At least you got something you can hold over him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, you're right.
Like he
I'm
owes
gonna
you
kick
every
your ass
favor
so
you want.
hard,
from
you're
him.
not going to be able to smell, bitch. Wait, what? Seriously, I've done that before.
Yeah. Don't test me, bro.
Oh man, this park's looking great.
Get in there. Get in there.
Nice. Somebody said he gave him flowers as an apology gift. Nice. Nice.
He couldn't smell what the Rock was cooking. God damn, that's a mighty blow.
Yeah, it really is. That kind of shit like happens all the time to UFC fighters. You just don't know about it. Like
Oh,
those,
yeah.
those dudes are just like a pummeling after a pummeling. Same with football. Is that like you don't ever hear those random stories where like, oh yeah, I'm able to smell since I was 18 or whatever. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dude, I've been watching like Larry Wheels and Juji Mufu, like bodybuilders on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And the prep that they do is like disgusting. I kind of had an idea, but I really didn't grasp just how damaging it all is.
Oh yeah.
Dude, there was that one wrestler, I forget, it was like a Japanese wrestler who did like, he attempted a backflip, like suplex, and landed on his head wrong, and it's on video. It's horrifying. He lands and he's instantly paralyzed from the neck down.
Oh my
Like he just
gosh.
stopped moving. It's
Oh.
crazy. All because he just fucked up a backflip. That he did one like right before it too.
Oh man.
But apparently his arms started working
Oh.
in
That's
like
good.
2016, but then he died like a year later.
Oh shit!
So he didn't
Man,
really get
what,
to enjoy
what
it
a roller
long.
coaster of a story there.
Yeah. Start off sad, got a little happy, and then got sadder. Okay, so now we got to do the tops, right? We got to do the top.
I got this corner over here pretty clean.
I did most of the.
This is disgusting over here. What is this?
I did most of the top. Nobody did this graffiti over here.
Oh my God,
There we go.
there's coal up here too.
Yeah, it's got to be in the tops because I'm hitting tab. I don't see anything really.
One bar has like a little. There it goes. Okay.
Oh yeah, there. It's up on the top of this wall over here.
Oh yeah, we got some. Is that dirtiness or is that shadow? I can't tell. There we go.
Nope. Come on, stay up there.
Okay, all right, it's working.
Hmm. Oh,
Solid
someone
plan.
on the fence over there by the entrance. There we go. Oh, oh yeah, these
Ooh,
railings.
little watermelon.
Oh,
pool.
the railings.
Oh, the vertical railings are not done
There we
yet.
go. That's done.
Ooh.
All right, gate, rail, and railings.
I got one railing over here I'm working on.
It says gate, but oh, there you go. Sark got
Okay,
it.
okay, I got gate.
Okay.
Rail and railings.
You son of a bitch.
Now clean each other, you man sluts. Bruce is clean.
That's the coffee enema.
Bruce has been deeply cleansed.
That's right. He shot it right up my ass for 15 minutes
Right.
or whatever.
Ethnically, even. I cleaned your ethnicity.
Oh wow.
With that last blast. Yeah.
That's really clean. Hey.
There we go. Dude, we struggled
Solid
with
squad.
that one less than the boot. It just took a little. It was a little more square footage.
Yeah. I think I can do like one more job.
Okay.
One last job.
Last job.
I'm good to play whatever after too. If you're, I don't know if Diction, you're sticking around, but
I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I'm gonna take a nap and then do a stream later.
Yeah.
I got sent a code for a game, and I have to play it based on the title alone. It's called, hold on, Retired Men's Nude Beach Volleyball League.
Can you stream it?
It's in the directory, so
Wow.
I'm just gonna feign ignorance.
Awesome.
Wait, what? That's a game?
Yeah, it looks like it's like kind of like a
That's a
little
right.
story-based like sports game where you're naked.
I hate
old
that pun,
men
Tesseract.
playing volleyball.
Retired
I hate it.
men's.
Goose's hype train's ready to go
Retired
anytime,
Men's
you guys.
Nude Beach Volleyball League.
You start a hype train and you beat it. I'm giving away video games and lots
sets
of them.
aside like 2 years of their life.
I'm giving away
Same person who
PowerWash,
did, like shower with your dad.
prop
simulator.
night, farming
I
simulator.
guess maybe that's closer to like 2 months.
Now you got me all amped for Icarus Diction. I really want to play that. I don't know if you know what that is, Sark, but
Wait, say again?
the Icarus game, it's like a survival game. I think I know that we would have fun with.
Did we look at this? I feel it was that. Did we talk about it in our DMs?
Diction sent it.
I brought it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just went live like an hour ago, 2 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Thanks,
We
Everyday
talked about
Brian.
it and it wasn't out, and so
I
we shelved it,
am
and
Darth
now
Dorian.
it's out. You're saying? Hmm.
Yeah, just released like 2 hours ago.
Ooh, I would like to check that out.
Yeah, Diction got me amped on it. So now I'm like, oh shit.
Okay.
There's also a farming simulator too. We haven't played that yet.
You guys still downloading
Yeah.
the time lapse?
Yep, I'm at about
Still-
90% again.
Still going.
I'd code that.
Yeah, me too, Triple Daddy. Me too. Both of them. I played like 3 hours of Farming Simulator, and I keep seeing people talk about how they're addicted to it, and I'm like, in 3 hours I did not get addicted to it.
A farming simulator?
Yeah, maybe I was doing it wrong, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I feel like it might take longer than that. Not clean at the end of that
Yeah,
time
no,
lapse.
not at all.
What?
There's like still dirt in the floor.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I can see that. What the hell?
Why did it do that?
Can I refund this? I just bought this, so. Unplayable. Oh, do you remember Mark Fahey at X-Play?
Yeah.
All
All right,
I wonder what
Dorcas.
he's doing. But anyway, he always made me laugh because you'd just be in the game lab and I'd be recording something for some review. And I would just hear Mark Fahey scream, "Poorly coded!" And that was his call for when he was essentially sucking. But
I was going to say, was he a coder? How did he know it was poorly coded?
no, it's just he was a writer.
Yeah, I remember Mark Fahey as a writer.
It
Yeah.
always made me laugh. Oh, poorly coded.
Have either of you guys played Halo yet? Halo Infinite?
I played one time with you, and I want to play more.
I just installed it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna spend some quality time with Halo, I think.
yeah, because I was going to say, like, you have to get, I don't know, like, I'm down to play it anytime, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's pretty sweaty.
Yeah.
Pretty sweaty.
I could see that. Is it miserable to like solo queue?
Nah, I don't know about miserable. I think with most of those games, it just depends on what your team is like and also what the matchmaking's like. But
Right.
but the game is fun. And when it's
I'm excited. I haven't played I've skipped a couple Halos.
yeah.
This one I feel like I'm gonna hop back into.
No, it's fun. It's big team battle is a lot less pressure. You don't have to worry about it.
Big Team Battle is just kind of goofy.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Dude, I don't know if I can do Battlefield, Bruce. I watched that game and I'm like, this is so miserable.
Dude, that's what I was trying to say. Like, I'll be your tour guide. Because
Okay.
we play like a squad like we did in 1 and 4 and whatever else, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be, it
looks like acres of untextured laziness to me.
it's totally not.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's just, it's interesting because that's what a lot of people are like. If you solo queue, all right, there you go. Solo queuing Battlefield is miserable. Don't ever do that. Like, play with the squad. That's the game. The way the game was meant to be played was a squad. But that game has moments like no other game. No other game has those moments that Battlefield does.
That's my Battlefield moment.
I love it. Squid! What's up, Squid?
Did we try Obsidio yet?
I don't know what that is.
Hold on. Did we try that 2 weeks ago?
Did we? I don't remember.
I put it into the chat.
Oh, you did. That's right. I don't think we played it.
No,
though.
we have not tried that one yet. No.
There's also another one that somebody sent me called, was it Dubium? Something like that? I forget.
If you just mouse wheel up in our Twitter group chat, there's so many games.
Yeah.
Specifically Phasmophobia knockoffs.
Yeah. They're a dime a dozen now.
Yeah, they really are. I'm
excited for the Phasmo Christmas update, actually. Music boxes and seance circles and shit.
Good for them. Good for them for doing like seasonal updates.
Yeah.
reference for hiring someone else. They can do those things.
Oh, I know I haven't touched DayZ. I'll play DayZ if these guys want to play it, but I saw someone.
Icarus is the new game from the guy that made DayZ. I'd rather play that.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's Dean Hall.
I had no clue. Dean Rocket Hall.
Rocket Hall. I remember I had a dinner with them once at like PAX East.
Hey, he's a nice guy.
Dude, he just like, and when we're having dinner, and he just like casually dropped that he was gonna climb Everest in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It's like he just really just kind of sprinkled it in there like it's no big deal. Like, oh yeah, me and my dad, we're gonna go climb Everest, you know.
Apparently that's what he did after he made DayZ.
Yeah.
He left and just climbed Mount Everest over and over.
Yeah. No, that thing is covered in corpses.
Yes, I did know that.
It's pretty bad and trash. It's like,
thanks, Danimal.
And it's just a
idyllic
line
place.
of climbers. It's like Black Friday.
Yeah.
I mean,
And there was that one movie called Everest, which was like a recounting of like, I don't know, like 10 people that perished there during one of their like an expedition, like 2004. And yeah, it was like basically I was like, how is this fun? How do you feel accomplished when you're just like in a conga line full of people doing the exact same thing?
It takes.
Like, yeah, it's still hard, but it looks kind of like more like a tourist trap now than anything.
I have heard that basically like you just can't, like, some people will go as far as like the base and then be like, I can't do it because their body won't let them or whatever. It's like an endurance challenge. It's like streaming for 72 hours. It's an endurance challenge.
I can do that. That's no big deal. As long as I'm climbing Mount Everest, I'll stay awake.
yeah, 24-hour streams and Mount Everest are comparable challenges.
I will, mechanical corgis. I will. Thank you, corgis, for the resub.
So how often in this game have you gotten stuck because there was one sliver? Is that a regular occurrence?
No,
like,
it's
where is
like
that
usually-
last shit?
Yeah, usually if you see like a bunch of little orange dots, but it's like there's only like 5 of them left. If you get one of them, it'll just like, you're done. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it never gets down to like one tiny speck of dust or whatever.
Yeah, the tab to see the last bit is very generous.
Yeah, I do like that the game like auto completes for you. It's kind of like, yeah, you did well enough.
Yeah. A for effort. Here you go.
Oh, yuck. So gross, so black.
I don't like the little green spots. Those are really cool.
Yeah, the algae.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. This house is covered in mold.
Frankly, what we're doing is not going to save it. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
we need like a whole operation.
Have you guys ever had black mold in your house?
No, thankfully.
That's
I've never had it, like, thankfully in my house or in my walls or whatever, but there was one time that I was saving a Simpsons collector's item, and I believe it was what's the name of the soda in the Simpsons? It wasn't Duff Beer. It was the name of the soda in the Simpsons.
Not
And I-
Slurm.
No, that's Futurama. Yeah, I bought it at a 7-Eleven when 7-Elevens had converted to Quickie Marts. Oh, Buzz. Thank you, Buzz Cola.
Oh yeah.
And I put it up in like a closet, and I was like, oh, this will be a fun little collector's item. And I went to open up that closet for something else, and the Buzz Cola had leaked. But what it did was it leaked only a little bit underneath the can, and it had basically like stuck itself to the inside of the closet.
Happy holidays. Thanks for the content.
And when I pulled the Buzz Cola off the inside of the closet, it expelled like a puff of black mold spores, and it was disgusting. I know, I was like, holy shit, like, because I didn't know what it was at first, and then I kind of clicked in my head that I should avoid it.
Right.
And I felt like it was like The Last of Us. And oh, it was disgusting. And I was like, holy shit, dude, because like I don't know what happens if you breathe that shit in. Like I don't like.
I think it causes all sorts of respiratory problems.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It was really weird. I just never seen it before, and now I may kind of probably know what to look for, but it was still really scary.
Never had mold, but I did move into a place that had cockroaches. Oh. It was wild.
Thank you, Teen Ninja. Happy holidays to you.
Friends, we found this pretty cheap house.
Thanks, Teen Ninja.
3-bedroom with a
lesbian
garage and like a big
welcome
backyard.
back, lesbian. What did I do? You're looking at it.
Throw shows here and invite all our like musician friends and shit. It's gonna be dope. Very first night there, I'm brushing my teeth in the bathroom, and I feel something like hit my head, and then I look down, and in the sink is a cockroach that fell from the ceiling.
Oh.
And I was like, did that come out of me? I was really confused. And then it was just a thing. Like they were mostly in the garage, so like it was mostly us like hanging out in there, and there's like, oh, there's one, and like it's a bug spray. But
man.
Even worse was that house flooded. My bedroom and my roommate's bedroom were like, we shared a wall, but like in between that wall was the water heater, and like I had like my desk up against that wall, and I started like feeling my feet being like a little moist on the carpet whenever I was sitting there. And eventually it started to get like, I noticed there was like, okay, there's discoloration, something's leaking.
Yeah.
So I call the lady that owns the house, and I'm like, hey, can you send someone to check on our water heater because it's leaking? And she sends a contractor who is like a dude that rents another like place she owns. So he comes. He works on it for like 3 hours, and then I get home from work, and I go and I see the doors open to the water heater closet, and there is just water spraying out of it, and he's covering it with like nylon fucking blanket stuff or whatever.
Oh,
you know, like sheets. And I was like, dude, what happened? He's like, it's fine. It'll stop leaking in a little while. You just got to keep the pressure on it. I was like, no, that looks bad, dude. Like that's really leaking. He's like, it'll be fine, but I can't stay. I have to go. And then he's pieced out. And then sure as shit, within an hour, it was all leaking into my room, and we had to remove all of my furniture and shit, and then call an actual plumber to come and stop the leak.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then like 3 months later, we all were like, we're bouncing out of this house because this place sucks and the landlord sucks. And she tried to like sue us for breaking the lease. And then luckily my roommate Kelsey's dad is like a fucking litigator. So he was like, okay, what about the flooding and the cockroaches and all this? And she just kind of was like, okay, you can go.
Where did that guy go when he was like, I gotta go?
I don't, he just went back home or something. I don't know. It was like 9 o'clock at night.
He just bail out?
Yeah, he just pieced out. It was spraying out of there. Like, I'm not a plumber, but I was like, this is alarming how much water is coming out of this thing.
Yeah. I gotta go. I love it. An active water leak, and he's like, I can't say.
Yeah. I've done everything I can. You're welcome.
No.
Yeah, I'm having people in chat are saying that like they've been like sick after they've like found sickness after finding mold under the bed or whatever.
Oh,
Was it
man.
somebody's mom?
Oh.
J. King. Mom was always sick when we stayed there. Under the carpet where her bed was a bunch of black mold. Caused health
fuck.
problems.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that shit like.
But you gotta power
worrisome.
wash your beds.
Oh no! I fell.
Good at power washing.
I've never actually used a real power washer. Have you guys used a real power washer?
No, I want to though.
Yeah, this game makes me want to, but I've heard it's not as fun.
I mean, probably not for hours and hours, but for like 20 minutes, I'm sure it's a blast.
People are saying like there's a, because obviously you're connected to like a hose, so you can't just wander around and using a power washer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arb in my chat. It's not fun, believe me.
I won't believe you. I want to hold on to this dream.
I know.
Stop trying to protect my feelings.
Hold on, I just like turned my alerts way too loud suddenly. I don't need jump scares while I'm power washing.
Your arms start to hurt? Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense.
Just consider it a workout.
We just had gutters put on, actually, and this is reminding me of that. That happened like 5 hours ago.
Oh, wow. Wow. Sark, Mr. Put gutters on a house, so rich.
Mr. Moneybags. Dude, rain falls where I want it to. That's my world.
That's what when I in the stream, I'm gonna go to my wife and be like, "Can't believe Sark was bragging about getting gutters on his house."
Sark got gutters, honey. When are we getting gutters? The rain falling all willy-nilly.
Nothing I can do about it.
So many streamers like gutters. You know why? I think part of it is so many people live in Austin, and gutters, like by default, don't come on a lot of the houses here.
Really? It rains there quite a bit.
It does. But they say that you should.
Thank you, Suchman.
At least they
for
told
the
us.
I'm going to see
They
it
were
such.
like, wait till
and Ragna,
see where you need them.
Thank you,
like,
Ragna.
Don't like outfit your whole house with gutters.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Just put them on where, where your like yard's getting pummeled or it's fucking up your garden or something or whatever. I don't know.
Yep.
So we waited a bit.
Now you lived there years now, right?
Yeah, we finally sprung for them though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And let me tell you, they're 24 karat, solid, not electroplated.
Wow,
Gold.
solid gold gutters.
Solid gold gutters.
I didn't know they made those.
My house looks like some shit out of Tron. Just gold beams.
Man, you must be the envy of all your friends on the block.
Yeah, people are like, "What the fuck?
That guy's crazy."
Are those gutters? Why would you? What?
Why are they gold?
Is that a Persian family?" I got it, dude. I knew I could figure out how to be racist. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, "There's no way," but Dude, life found a way.
I mean, if there's one thing I know, it's that you shouldn't drink your own pee, and that Sark will always be racist.
And get a coffee enema.
And get a coffee enema. You're right about
Don't
that.
think about it, just do it.
That's right.
All good advice.
It's like you never lost it. God damn it. Thanks, chat.
You know that, Sark, you know that your whole chat is tuning into you streaming, and they're all screen recording you so that when you say something, they're going to cancel you. You know that, right?
Right.
I don't know if you know
I
that.
hope so.
Dude,
Yeah.
like water off a duck's back. Like the white nozzle power washer, glides right off the duck's back.
They're ready for you to say something, and then they're all going to turn on you because they all act like they're your friends.
It's just a pack of enemies.
Yeah.
They're really like
Goddamn
not cool with how much
Judases.
shit talking you're doing about Machinima.
Goddamn. It's all ex-Machinima employees. That's all.
Quiz is just there like,
Jack?
not yet. Let him say some more.
Quiz right now is dealing with Ludwig.
Yeah, he totally is. You're right.
Yeah. I wonder what happens there. They just threw several houses worth of gold gutters at Ludwig. And now, I mean, do they just like, okay.
They just sent him an email.
Switch, unban him. Yeah.
Yeah. They just sent him an email. They ban him for like a day to appease the fucking record company, and then they go, "Hey, man, just be careful." And then they flip the switch.
And then the money starts rolling in.
It's like he said, he's like untouchable.
Yeah.
They're not gonna they've got to get like their money back.
Yep. And Baby Shark wants their money too. Baby Shark wants their money too, so they.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Baby Shark too hard, yeah. Oh, there's all this piss on this thing. Ew! This awning is...
We are going to have to ladder the edge of this chimney, I believe. Oh, no. We got it. Oh, no. Chimney base is a different piece.
Ew! Got it. Thanks. What is all over the house? It's like shit. Just literal actual shit.
An atomic bomb went off, and that's
And
the
there was shit
remains.
inside of it.
That's the remains of the people that were blasted against the house.
God.
I know that's like I was like, why would this ever be so dirty?
Especially on like the outside. Like, does it not rain here ever?
Yeah. Is it like Los Angeles?
Yeah. Played yourself.
Oh yeah, we need the ladder over here. Oh, look at this! I can't believe it. Did you guys know that Sark was here? I had no idea. Look at that!
Wait, what?
Right over here on the side of the house.
Who did that? What do you guys do that? That's so sweet.
I think Sark did that.
What?
This is like him
Man.
bragging to his neighbors that he got gold gutters.
While wearing a tracksuit. Gold chains
You like my gutters? They're ivory.
and light blackface.
Oh boy!
no.
Oh boy! I'm telling you guys, they're all screen recording right now.
And then my neighbors were like, "Okay, well, we get it.
Yeah,
It's
They're
Texas, dude."
they're all screen
Listen,
recording.
if I'm not racist in this neighborhood, I'm dead. Okay? It's a
Yeah,
survival
right.
mission.
Yeah, right. They kill you for being not racist.
Dude, I had to pass a racist IQ test to even move into this neighborhood.
How dare you be tolerant of other people?
Yeah.
They put a little. They put like a little.
Or not.
They held a little f-stop meter up to me to see how much light I reflected. I'm like, okay, all right, looking good.
There we go. Oh, that looks great.
You better
Right.
be giving me stuff.
I'm feeling good about this house right now.
Too bad there was a triple homicide beside.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Dude, that's true. Is the power going to go out in Texas again this winter? Place your bets.
Yeah, probably.
Or not. But yeah, since they didn't do literally anything about the infrastructure of the electrical grid, yeah, you should get yourself a generator, dude.
I mean, I did
You might
do
have
that.
to sell some of those gutters to afford one, but
I got a generator.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It's made of platinum. and it
Dragar,
has,
thank you for the resub. Good to see you, Dre. Always is.
Like rose, amethyst. No, that's not a thing. Rubies. It has ruby buttons.
Wow.
No, but I'm counting on the greed and the desire of like a Ted Cruz after he got caught trying to run to Mexico, remember?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So I'm counting on the greed of the politicians to be like they're like, dude, that looked so bad for me. And then telling the people at the power plants, like the power plant bosses or whatever, I don't know how it works. They're like, if you fuck this shit up again, you're dead, you hear me? It's not going to work. We're losing power. We're going to freeze to death.
It gets really fucking cold in Austin, too. A lot of people don't realize that. I want to say at least a couple days a year it gets below freezing there.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. Like, Nanners was one of those icicles hanging from his ceiling fan houses.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah. I mean, it all went off. Like, the heat, the gas, the water shut off because the pipes froze.
Man.
Didn't touch us, dude.
Oh, wow.
Jesus looks out for me.
because he's racist.
Yeah, that's
right.
why.
Yeah.
Jeez, I like the only Jesus looked out for you.
We were actually like super lucky, but here's the thing. That was the house that we moved to Austin in. It was in the same grid power-wise as a hospital nearby, which they tried to keep on.
Oh.
They didn't successfully keep them all on, but this one they did. So like 2 streets over, everyone was out, but we were just inside the edge. So believe me, dude, I had everything going. Heaters. I was watching fucking Netflix on multiple screens. It was luxurious.
You made sure to not invite CNNers or anybody else over, right?
Yeah, I was like, close the windows. No, actually, I did. I invited Nanners, Chilled. I've never hung out with Stir, but I know that he was.
Yeah.
He's in the area. Anybody who I could, I was like, if you need a spot. But everybody took care of their business, so I took care of mine, dude. I warmed myself by the screens.
I know.
By the heat.
I like that you turn on I imagine you turn on the gas and you had like a propane barbecue out in the back while you were like, if everybody was freezing, you're like, hey, who wants a steak?
Yeah, and at the hospital, they're like, dude, if we pull any more amps or whatever, we're gonna have to shut off the iron lungs, and I'm over here watching, like binge watching shows on Netflix.
Hey, Precursor Jack,
But
thank you for the
The
resub,
area
Jack.
that we're in now,
And-
from what I understand, they all, like, everyone here was
And
screwed.
Blaze
So power
likes
goes out.
whiskey.
Oh, Karma's gonna
Welcome
be a
officially
real
to the
bitch
Goose's Blaze.
this year.
Thanks for dropping in and chatting for the first time as well, Blaze.
Okay, let's look for little glowies.
Yeah, I'm really trying to figure out where this.
Turning
So,
on the oven with the
if
door
you
open.
super
Yeah.
crouch, the wooden siding, these
Oh,
they're
yes,
underneath
yes.
them.
Oh.
That looks like a Sark mistake to me.
Yeah, yep. Driveway edge, gutter, and railing. All right, going up to check the gutters.
Driveway
Is it
edge.
under?
There.
Gutter would, yeah, the gutter. And then the railing.
Leave the
I think
gutters
it's
to
this
me.
one. This one keeps giving me problems and it hasn't blinked yet.
The railing?
Yeah, I think I have to get up on top of it.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
That right there. Oh yeah. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my god. Ew.
You see, where are you?
Oh, it's not right here.
Oh,
So-
this.
yeah,
There's
in
a
the
gutter
gutter.
there. I didn't even see it. Yeah,
because
yeah,
it wasn't
okay.
chrome plated, you wouldn't even
Right,
know it
right.
was there.
Dude, another benefit of having gold gutters.
Great job, everybody. Doing good work up there.
It's still not dinging. I need the ding, dude. There it is.
Boom.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Well, let's see this fucking time lapse.
I wish the time lapse had like a rotating like camera so you
Yeah,
can see us
yes.
going behind the house and stuff.
Absolutely. I'm actually surprised they didn't patch that in.
This is such an odd feature.
You bet I did, Dragar.
Like, it works really well in single player, but this is such a strange thing to have
Yeah.
moved to multiplayer. The way that this does this is so weird.
I know exactly what's happening. It's whatever video's on Diction's computer, they're uploading it to both of our computers.
Totally,
Or
like
the-
a direct file, like a
Yeah.
video file. Yeah.
Or they're uploading it to like a Google, whatever, fucking Google Drive or something, some server. And then we play it off that server.
Let me some Google Drive.
Love me some Google Drive. Who
There's no
doesn't?
Dropbox, but I'll use it.
What the fuck? Shen blowing me up today? Shen is blowing me up?
All right, I'm gonna head out, boys. But it was fun playing with you.
Diction, don't leave yet. I want
Wait,
to see time
don't
lapse.
leave! Don't leave!
No,
we
no, I'm
gotta
not
see
gonna
the
leave. I'm not
time-lapse
gonna leave the
thing.
game. Not leaving the game. I'll leave it
Shen
up.
gifted 100 subs. Put Shen on the VIP list. Shen, I'm doing a VIP meetup
Yeah, if
in
you guys
2
are
days.
playing Halo over the weekend or something, I'm down to jam.
Yeah, you let me know anytime because I love to hop on. It's super casual. You can play anytime.
Yeah. Oh, sure. All right, later, guys.
Wait. Oh no.
Is he leaving? I think he's leaving the computer on though.
Oh good. Okay. All right. Good.
Like, he must have to take a shit bad or something.
That's okay. That's all right. We all get there.
Yeah.
We all get there. Shen gifted 100 subs. Shen,
Like
we're gonna.
when you're like, all right, I gotta go, guys. I'll leave the computer on. I gotta go. You know, like,
It's all right. It happens. No big deal. Shen doing a VIP meetup in 2 days. One of the mods will Twitch whisper you.
Here we go.
They'll Twitch whisper you about the VIP meetup, Shen. Look at how good we did. We're the best. We're the best.
Whew.
There it is.
It does look good. Next time we play this, I'm gonna have a better power washer.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know that you can change it.